Hey guys, welcome to Awestruck Devotion's first official devotional video. Lately, God's really been teaching me just how important and life-changing it is to view things the way that He views them. Your perspective completely shapes and defines your life and who you'll become. It's critical to have a godly perspective on everything. So what is a godly perspective? A godly perspective is understanding that there's always more going on than what you see. There's a battle that you can't physically see. Ephesians 6:12 talks about this. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. A godly perspective is trusting that He'll take care of every last detail and fulfill the promise stated in Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. A godly perspective is having confidence in the promise in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. With a godly perspective, you're able to take a step back and stop viewing things through your emotions. It enables you to make rational decisions rather than emotion-based reactions. So what is an ungodly perspective? Always being a pessimist, tearing others and their ideas down rather than building them up, never seeing the hope or potential in something, worrying, doubting, responding out of fear, hurt, anger, etc. So how do you tell if you have an ungodly perspective? Are you depressed? Are you angry because someone hurt you or did something to you? Are you doubtful? Are you overwhelmed? Then you have an ungodly perspective. You're not quite seeing the bigger picture that God sees. But don't worry, it doesn't stop there. God wants to help you be free from the negative, heartbroken mindset. He wants you to see life the way He sees it. He wants you to have joy. So what's so great about having a godly perspective? Well, you'll have the fruit of the Spirit in your life constantly, which are listed in Galatians 5:22 through 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. You won't go through hard times anymore. What I mean by this is that the times that you consider hard now won't be considered hard to you then. You'll count each and every new trial and challenge is joy, like James 1:2 through 3 says. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. So how do you get a godly perspective? Take captive all of your thoughts, like 2 Corinthians 10:5 says. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. A thought that's obedient to Christ is anything that follows the guidelines given in Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Start looking for the positive in every situation. Choosing to think positively will change your mindset. Start encouraging others. Always take the time to try to make someone's day better. Rather than sitting around thinking about your own problems, it gets you focused on serving others, which enables you to take a step back to see what's really going on. Stop vocalizing the negative. Whatever you talk about is what you'll believe. It's what gets stuck in your head. If all you talk about are the negative things, it makes it much harder to find anything positive. Last but not least, you have to let God give you His perspective. You have to allow Him to add, remove, or change whatever He wants. Let Him renew your mind, like in Romans 12:2. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, His pleasing, His perfect will. So that's it for this devotional. If you guys want somebody to pray with you or encourage you, or if you have any questions, please feel free to tweet us or to email us. We'd love to talk with you. Love you guys.